This is the mergent site that is available on Baypath library. So here, you would again, any company that you want, you can find the company. Here's an example for McDonald's. So on the first tab would be the company details. It'll give you the summary of the business summary. How big they are, how many countries they are in, what do they have for franchises, so on. Shows you the stock price. You can look at it, short term, long term, to look at it. On the right gives you, some of the key executives. So if you want to click on any one of these things, you can go and get more information about them. We can continue and see some highlights of the business. Here it'll tell you at a pretty high level what the income statement data looks like, the revenue, their EBITDA, operating income, net income, and so on. Same thing on the balance sheet. Some key data from on the right side, some of the ratios like the revenue per employee, net income per employee, ROA, ROE, ROI, some profitability ratio, your gross margin, the operating margin, so on, valuation ratios, the asset management ratios, the debt management ratios, and liquidity ratios. On the bottom on the right over here, it also gives you the earnings per share, what the consensus is, as what the analysts are expecting for this company. History, if as far as, when was this company, started, and this one was 1965 and so on. Business, just quick description of the business, what industry SIC number is, the industry number in this case is 5812, which are the eating places, the restaurants. Properties, if they own a bunch of real estate, if they have subsidiaries, you can find them. So if I want to see what they have, obviously they're pretty international companies, so you're going to find subsidiaries all over the world. The business segments, if they'll give you the data for the business by region of the world, for 2012, 13, and 14 in this case. So so this is all at a pretty summary level. Now, if you want to look to see, what the competitors are, I would go click on the competitors tab on the top. It'll give you all the competitors. Obviously, some are direct, some are, indirectly competing. Starbucks obviously competes with them in some ways. Yum brand, which is your, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut, and so on, your Wendy's, and so on. So you can click on any one of these things, and you can drill down on the detail of any company you would like to do that. Financials for any company, for example, continuing with the McDonald's, you go to the company financial tab, and it'll give you information. It'll open up on an annual basis, but if you want to go in and get quarterly, you can just hit quarters, and it'll give you by quarter. If you want more than 5 years, let's say you want 10 years, you could do that, hit refresh. It will give you 10 years. If you want, this is balance sheet. If you want to see your income statement, you can do that. It'll give it to you. On the right over here on the top where it says mergent tool, you can print it, but you can also download it on Excel. So this way then you can do some analysis with it. You can also get ratios. This way you can, it calculates it for you. And for example, right here, gives you the return on assets, return on equity, return on investment, EBITDA, tax rate, and some of the other ratios like liquidity ratios, debt management ratios, asset management ratio. Again, we got all this information there. You can download it, you can print it. If you're not sure exactly how the ratio is calculated, you can go in and wherever you see a little sign like this over here, if I click on that, it basically will open up. It'll tell me, where the data is coming from, so you can go in and be able to open it, and it'll tell you, where the data is coming from, and you can kind of track to see where it's coming from, so you get a better feel for what the data is. The other thing also really useful is the report builder, which means if you do an analysis and you want to create a report. You can decide, let's say you want income statement, so you can put that over there, and if you just want ratios, you can put them over there, and you can create your own report to do that. Also, if you want to understand more about the company, obviously you will want to look at their annual report. So if you click on the reports, it will give you the links where you can quickly get the annual reports and the 10K for this company. So it is a site that gives you very good information. I'm just providing you with a quick overview. I strongly recommend, as a business students, that you should get very familiar with this site and be able to use it for your analysis and and analyze the company and the trend and so on.